Sounds like the
Hello
director's
everyone,
about to
welcome
start.
to
Come on, let's get
XCOM
the good
Enemy
seats.
Unknown. Now, first things first. Audio settings. I just lowered that just a little bit. Okay. Now the problem with this really sounds very quiet. I don't want it to be quiet, but last episode it just seems okay, a little bit too loud sometimes, but that's okay. What were we doing? Press F5 and it does nothing. Let's turn on this radio maybe. No. Do something. Read file. I already did that, I think. Read this file. Read my file. I think. Carter. Mother deceased, father deceased, everyone deceased. Holy crap. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, joined the army. After that he went to the CIA. Worked for several months. Oh, look at this. Well, we will come back to this. I just don't want to do that at this point. So, let's continue the game. I really enjoy this game. It's amazing. You know, I don't want to be like... Oh, wait. He's holding a speech. Damn it, he's smoking underground.
Lights.
What is he thinking? Oh, look at that. Those are some nasty
are at
pictures.
War, and not the one we were expecting.
Okay.
Groom range, 2100 hours. Survivors, 6. In just a few minutes, our enemy managed to destroy the primary Strategic Command Center. By 2130, Strategic Command itself ceased to exist. Our combined military forces have been routed. The comms have gone dark. The red phone will not be ringing. And that is why, as of now, I, Myron Falk, am assuming command of what's left of our nation's defenses. The Bureau was founded to coordinate resistance forces in the event of a complete and successful Soviet invasion. That mission remains the same, even if our enemy does not.
Oh yeah.
We now face an opponent from beyond our world, whose identity is yet unknown. But make no mistake, this enemy has crippled us. They have technology decades beyond what we possess. We must make it our own. Their weapons will become our weapons, and when they do, we shall annihilate them. I give you new orders. Survive, adapt, win. Welcome to XCOM.
That was quite expressive, expensive, bloody blah. Expressive. What was the word I want to say? Impressive. That was it. What the hell is happening?
No.
Oh no. That's why they are all dead. Okay. Holy crap.
No, I can help them. Let me help them!
Holy crap. That's fucked up.
Will.
Kill it.
Carter. Hey, Will, wake up.
What?
Jesus, Carter. How is it you look worse than before you went to sleep?
Oh, I'm sorry. You woke me up.
I'm fine. And you yelling for me to wake up doesn't help.
I wasn't the one yelling.
I was yelling?
What did I say?
Something about a fire. I don't know. I guess after the morning you had, it makes sense.
Yeah,
It wasn't about that. It wasn't about Groom Range.
Well, my guess is you're not the only one having nightmares after this morning. Head shrinking's gonna be a big business after this war. If there isn't after this war. Christ, that was dark. Anyway, Falk's looking for you. Wants you in his office, ASAP.
Okay. Oh, what does he want?
The old man say what he wanted with me?
Ha! Guess you don't know him all that well yet. The director doesn't tell anyone anything he doesn't think they need to know.
Okay. Maybe that's better for us, you know, just don't tell us. Do we really have to know these things? You know, we sleep in the office.
Well, I guess you can't really hold knocking off for a few against me, seeing as how we seem to be in our office and our quarters.
Yeah, I guess some parts of the emergency plan leave something to be desired. Ah well, it'll be just like college, right?
Yeah.
Except I stayed in Mrs. Hawthorne's boarding house back in Terre Haute. Had my own bathroom and everything.
Wow, ain't you fancy?
What's with the
Are
radio?
you saying something about that radio?
Oh yeah. Cheap thing normally just pipes in the company elevator music, but it's been picking up some weird signal. Damned if I know what it is.
Don't we have more important issues to deal with?
No, let's
Yeah,
go
sure.
investigate.
That's why I haven't bothered with
I
it.
want to know what's the
But
radio
if someone
doing.
on the
What
outside is
hell?
able to broadcast through that jamming signal, well, it could be important.
Who would know more about this?
Check with Operator Chelsky. She's information officer for the Bureau. Keeps track of communications, arranges contacts,
Okay.
manages what the public hears. The whole deal.
Talk to you
I
later.
better go see what the old man wants.
See you later, Will.
Oh. I have to recheck my... I will be right back. Give me a second. Okay guys, I'm back. This should be better. Yes, here we go.
2. Message repeats.
250.
250.
Better make a note of this and talk to one of the radio operators.
Oh,
9.
You probably ought to
2.
run that by Operator Chelsky across
Message
the hall.
repeats.
Might be important.
250. November 8 9 2.
Oh, here we go. Let me just write that down somewhere. 250. I'm looking for something. I will be right back. Okay, I've written it down just in case it's important, you know. I don't trust these games. What the hell is this?
Just running it over to the armory.
I wasn't told about any deliveries.
Oh.
In case you haven't noticed, things are a little hectic.
Please don't
around
turn,
here
please
right
don't turn.
now. There's a
Grab
war
your
on-
weapon.
Sorry,
Just
Doc,
shoot him in the head.
We're gonna have to hold you here while we
Shoot
check
him
this
in the
with
head.
Central.
Central? Are you kidding
Place him
me?
under arrest, do
Oh,
something.
that's right.
He's trying to infiltrate, can't you see that?
For yourselves.
Watch
Holy
yourself,
God.
Doc. Lighthouse, point 1. Hey, I got one of the white coats here with a hazmat delivery for the QM. Says he had it scheduled, but I don't
Don't
have
trust
any
him.
transfers on my dock.
At least he checks, but...
I really don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. Every moment is vital.
Oh, well... I don't want to do that.
Sorry, Doc. We got orders.
Yeah. Is that it? Oh, snap. Too bad. Hello. Also, I'm going to do audio settings and I'm just going to turn them 1 down to 80. That should solve maybe everything. Well, the
You,
audio, I
dispatcher.
just am
A little
afraid
more
that
than
it will
that,
get
Agent Carter.
way too
I'm
high
Chief
and you
Information
won't
Officer with the Bureau.
be able to hear me that
Information
good.
officer, what does that mean?
I oversee
would
the
be horrible for
dispatchers,
me.
but in addition to that, I also manage our public communications and keep our profile low.
Okay.
And for now, my job is also keeping the public from knowing the scope of the threat.
Well, that makes sense, because if the people know, they will panic and riot, but isn't that what we really want to do? You know, just find a reason to trash everything, destroy it all? Sometimes we want to, but I guess it makes sense.
Because rioting mobs of civilians are the last thing we need right now.
Exactly. You and your agents contain the enemy's attacks, and my operators will keep the public panic level in check.
Okay, impressive. Assuming we win. Well, it's
I'll
impressive.
try not to distract you too much.
As long as you have a good reason. What do you need, sir?
How are we broadcasting? That's an important
Isn't
thing.
the enemy jamming all communications?
Yes, most broadcasting equipment is facing heavy interference, cutting effective range down to less than 5% of normal.
Then
Okay.
how are you...
Our equipment is significantly more robust. We're
Robust?
still communicating
They are
at approximately
aliens.
90% of effective range. The best
You
of the
would
best,
suspect that they can block just anything. I'm just saying, you know, they're super advanced aliens. They come here in spaceships with hover thingies and lasers. I mean, you would suspect that they can block anything, but I guess so. What's the public mood?
What does the population know?
They're worried about the communications blackout, but our operatives in the major cities are keeping them in line.
Keeping
Okay.
them in line. You make it sound like they've declared martial law.
Nothing as heavy-handed as that, just a series of emergency preparedness tests. They'll be tense, but orderly.
Okay. I hear the strange thing.
Radio's been playing a strange
signal.
broadcast. Any idea what it means?
I heard. It's probably an automated weather station nearby, but I suppose it might be instructions for picking up a weaker signal. A
Okay.
clever broadcaster could bypass the worst of the jamming that way.
It could be survivors. We could bring them in.
It's worth checking out. I'll have Operator Hughes run the radio while you give us the data.
Okay.
First, set the range to...
Oh, thank God I wrote that down. 250.
Set the range to 250.
November.
Now the direction?
No, November. Is that north? I guess so. North?
Set the direction north.
And the frequency?
892.
Set the frequency to 892 megahertz.
Checking
Yes.
ultra-high frequency. Nothing. Wait. What is... It's survivors.
Oh, yeah, we did
They're
it.
trying to warn others of the attack.
But that worries me.
Reply.
Do I have to
Tell them
know
they aren't
everything
alone.
at this
We'll
point?
do what we can to assist.
We'll dispatch someone to help, but we'll also have to make sure they stop broadcasting immediately. We can't risk that information spreading.
As long as they get rescued.
Okay. Oh, what's that? A note. Intercept transmission. Sir, enemy has overrun. Casualties are high and we are having trouble mounting a counterattack. The enemy was able to infiltrate and release our stores of coughing. Never had the chance. All staff evacuating to... And that's it. Can I get in front? Can I? Please let me go. Oh. Hahaha. Can I go on stage? No, I cannot. Oh. Too bad. I wanted to stand on this. Oh well. I'm slightly disappointed now, but I guess it will work.
You were there. You saw what he was capable of.
I did. It's just... his file paints a different picture.
Are you talking about me? Is that all? Fine, I will read this note. The closed-circuit security has been installed in several of the facility's main rooms, as well as the corridors. This covered all major sections of the base, and your requests. We have added a monitoring station in your office. The recording options have also been provided, but some of the crew have concerns about installing cameras in the living and hygiene quarters. I told them I understood, but with potential infected, we just can't be too careful. You can expect all surveillance to be in place soon. Maintenance. What is this glowing thing? You see how there's a little bit of lag? But it's running smoothly. No, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just this inside thing? I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Maybe it's not on the...
We going on another wild goose chase, Director? Not this time, Agent. Because I brought in an expert agent who I expect to turn the tide. Allow me to introduce your new senior agent, Miss Angela Weaver. Agent
Hello, Weaver?
Good evening, agents. Now, we have reason to believe our target is...
Is this some kind of joke?
I assure you, I do not joke about potential infiltrate...
Come on, miss. Get back to reception and leave the real work to us,
Wow.
okay? Agent Percy, watch your tone.
Director, how many concrete cases of the outsiders have your agents uncovered to this date?
That would be 0.
And how many have I uncovered in my own investigations?
2 confirmed, 1 pending.
Thank you, Director. If I may continue...
Listen up, Agent Percy. Maybe you'll learn how to do your job. Yes, sir.
Now,
Wow.
we have reason to believe an infiltrator has compromised military...
I don't
command.
carry a gun. Okay, let's go take a look at our options again, and I will be right. Okay guys, I'm back and it seems to gone away. I think it was the filter over the game that was causing the lag, so I'm going to hide the settings right now, because now it's running really smoothly. That's why I hate filters, they are horrible. So I will be right back. Okay, so it told me the game had to be restored. So I don't even
Speak
care.
of the devil.
Carter.
Yeah, you were talking about
Agent
me.
Weaver is afraid
Wait,
you don't play
I
well
have
with
to do
others.
something. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm sorry for the random cuts. It won't happen again from now on. Let's listen to this recording.
All signs show a pattern of systemic interference that cannot be explained.
Come over here, Carter. I'd like a word.
I'm listening to you. Shut up.
But I'm not sure what you're suggesting. These activities aren't from the Reds. They aren't from any known source on Earth, so we must examine alternative sources. You mean to say aliens? It's more likely than you think. We cannot afford to be caught off guard. Oh, okay, Myron. I think you've been working too hard. Take a little time off, maybe a vacation and... No, listen, this is too important to ignore. My team has already uncovered a half dozen potential cases of outside interference. No, you listen. I have a meeting with the generals in 2 days, and I will not have you making a laughing stock out of this department. General Deans is already talking about cutting funding, and if that happens, you and your team will be out. Do you understand? Yes, Director. Perhaps you're right about that vacation. That's more like it. Someplace
I would
nice,
take a vacation
sun,
anytime.
lots of fresh air, like New Mexico.
You know, if someone offers you a vacation, just take it. Because you can. Let's speak
What
to
do you
him.
want from me, sir?
You're not here in this facility by chance. I brought you here quite purposefully. I've been following your career for some time.
Yeah, sure. You would be dead if it weren't for me. Following my career. That's good. Following my career?
Why me? I've
Yeah,
been
why
behind
me?
the desk since... Well, for a while.
Tell me.
Yeah, but you were a hell of an agent before you sat behind that desk. And what's more, I know what put you behind that desk.
The brass put me there.
Sure, the brass made the call. But it was you who kept yourself there.
I don't need another round of psychobabble. I had enough of that from the company's shrinks after the incident.
It was an accident, Carter. Beyond your control.
Right, yeah. And next you tell me how I can't save everyone.
It's too late for that. But you can save some of them. And right now, that might be enough.
Right. Well, I'm with you, Falk. If only because, for all we know, this clown show you're running here is all that's left of our nation's defenses.
Then that makes you one of the nation's best weapons.
Well, that's kind of a compliment. XCOM strategy. Well, pretty clear. Destroy all aliens.
What's our plan?
Our first order of business is to get this facility running at full capacity.
He has a real plan.
I believe our
I
best
didn't even
shot at
expect
defeating
that.
an enemy with superior technology
Just
is to
shoot
take
everything.
that technology from them and make it our own.
And we got the
I
facilities
don't
to
want
do
to
that?
say
We're
anything.
still finishing
I
construction
will
of
wait
the
for a
lab,
second.
but we've already got one of the best leading the team, Dr. Dressner. And he won't be doing it alone. I'm in the midst of organizing field teams to be sent on recon and recruitment missions for other specialists.
Okay, so I didn't even remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the weapons we have right now seem to be pretty effective. Just normal bullets, only the air units are a little bit off, you know, the defenses. Maybe the tanks, but I'm a beast, you know. Just send me in there alone, I can take anything.
What is
The
this
facilities.
place? I mean, when aliens from another world aren't attacking our planet.
This facility is essentially fulfilling its intended function right now. It was created to respond to a potential invasion on domestic soil.
Do all of these people work here?
No. Typically, you won't find much more than a skeleton crew here. But certain carefully selected individuals across all military disciplines are aware of this facility's existence. In the case of a domestic invasion, they're under orders to arrive here.
I never knew about this place.
Well, based on your performance at Groom Range, I'd say that omission was a grievous oversight.
Yeah, just a little bit. Enemy intelligence.
What do we know about the enemy?
Very little. Before this morning, we only knew of scattered oddities. We weren't even sure if they were connected.
Such as?
Deposits of the substance called Illyrium were found in various locations across the nation.
Okay.
There were weather oddities. We received and investigated reports of what we called thinnings. Localized instances where the very fabric of reality itself seemed to be warping, then dissolving.
And this was kept secret?
From whom? The populace? The news would have generated mass panic. No. The circle was kept quite small on this.
Okay.
I'm heading down to the ready room.
De Silva will meet you there and help you assemble a team. Get moving.
I already had a team. What about my two badass friends? Just saying. So... oh, whatever. I will just go down there, I think. This way? No, they're blocking my way. Hi.
Yes, sir?
Good work.
Thanks for the information.
Just doing my job.
Well, that didn't help me.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Thank you.
What do they look like?
I know what's causing the lag. I will be...